for the 275s, 240s. The 240s is what I keep all the threadfin herrings in. I have my 75s for all the goggle eyes. I keep 80 gogs on each side. That's 160 gogs that I catch every night that I put in there. If I need more gogs, then I use the 240s. Yeah. I can put another 80 as far as 40 and 40 as far as in here. So you have 160 and another 80 is 240. My name's Captain Jimmy Lewis. We invented bait fishing as far as in Miami. I started doing this when I was 14 years old. I'm 63 now. Been doing it for 40 plus years. We've been trucking bait. We invented that. Moving bait as far as mass volumes of bait as far as by truck. Whoa, what are you talking about?
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we instead of running the boat all the way to Palm Beach, we put them in 2 trucks and we're there in 40 minutes instead of 3 hours by boat.
Genius.
Yeah, it is. And nobody had the technology before I came up with it. And it's still to the point to where, a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about as far as trucking.
How do you keep them alive in the truck?
It's an aeration system just like it is in a boat. I can take this boat, put it up on a trailer, close off all the valves, the water intake as far as in the well, circulate the water, turn on the air to all the tanks, run it 2 hours up to Palm Beach, drop it in the water, open up the valves, and sell bait out of this.
Amazing. The real fish MacGyver here.
Well, this is the engineering of bait fishing all the way around. I mean, this is unbelievable technology here. Unbelievable technology in one boat. Now I'm going to show you the main thing about this boat that I'm the most proud of. It's a 350-gallon well that they said could never be done. You cannot carry 2,000 pounds of weight in a boat and still do 40 miles an hour. I said it was possible. I told 4 manufacturers that I could build this boat and this boat would work. All of them told me except one, Contender, that it wouldn't work. I told them, man, I've had 5 generations of boats. I know what works and what doesn't. And I told them, I said, listen, I'll pay $250,000 for the boat, you build it, and I'll be responsible for everything else. And Joe Niebuhr at Contender was the only person that took upon the knowledge that I had and built the boat that I needed, and it worked out perfect. 7 wells running 40 miles an hour, and I can be anywhere from here to Jacksonville or the other way to Key West in 3 hours and do 40 miles an hour and be able to run 7 wells full of water and not lose a drop of water and not have any water on your feet and do 40 miles an hour. Walk up to the bow, I'll show you something really, really cool. Got enough battery?
Yep.
All right. You're looking at technology like you have never seen before in your life. If you look at this well, I'm going to show you something. This goes all the way down to the bottom of the well itself. Now, I'm going to teach you something in this video too, which is really, really cool. When you have 300, 350, 400 goggle eyes, which this well will hold, it's 350 gallons, it's double pumped by 2 Rule 2000s. One on the side over here that you see as far as on the side right here, and also one over here. It's got 4 drains. The 4 drains go, 2 of them go on the outside of the boat, the other 2 feed the pump box that is in the back of the boat. That's what feeds the pumps as far as over there. The water goes underneath the console, feeds the pump box, and it goes all the way around. So you're actually double pumping this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them on and I'm going to show you something special that has never been done before. I'm going to actually turn on the well so you can see the circulation pattern of the water being circulated, because it's very important. What happens is a bait has to have some kind of acclimation, just like a tide. They have to swim into the current to be acclimated and be comfortable. So if you just dropped them in a water in 350 gallons, they die in 30 minutes. You have them circulating inside of a well like this, they'll stay alive for 3 weeks and never even think about it. As far as dying.
Artificial tide for them?
Yeah, it's an artificial tide with fresh water being pumped all the time. Now I'm going to turn it on. Keep the camera right there. You're going to see something. The water coming in as far as on the back side, and you're watching the flow meter as far as over here. Now what happens is the circulation, once the water goes all the way around, circulates in a round circle. Now, one thing that people don't understand, and they ask me all the time, what is that grate for? Why do you have that? Well, the whole thing is when you're only using one well, you want to put something on there to keep the fish from going back into it and going through the drain and plugging it.
Yeah.
So we put a scoop on there as far as on the back side. Very ingenious. What happens with the CO2 and the carbon when a fish, you know, is excited, he thinks he's going to die, he poops as far as in the water itself. It's carbon dioxide. The fish will die if they have too much. They'll breathe it, it goes in their gills and they'll die. What we do is we have a valve on the bottom that you see as far as on the back side. We open that valve and right there. And what happens is that goes out of the boat as far as on the inside. So it flows out. So you have a circular rotation of water with all the carbon dioxide going out through the back of the boat. When you open up the valve.
Swimming in the boat.
Yeah, and the pumps are enough to where when you're running, the carbon dioxide gently goes out and the oxygen is supplied through the 2 pumps that are going around and around. Yeah,
How many
you don't
got
lose
in
a
here
single
when it's
bait.
fully stocked?
What's that?
When it's fully for the bait, how many you got in here? How many fish?
400 goggle eyes. 400 goggle eyes or 1,500 filters. That's what this will.
For people who don't know what a goggle eye is, what's
A goggle eye is a kite bait that we have that we catch nocturnally that is a primary bait because they live offshore and that's what a sailfish eats. You know, because he's moving offshore, that's what he looks at every single day when he's migrating. He looks at a goggle eye because they live offshore.
Sailfish history, how many tournaments have you won?
Too many to count. Too many to count. I can give you